Welcome back, guys. We are back from our holiday. It's 2024. Boys are refreshed. We had a good break.
And it's coffee time.
Nothing's changed. Straight back into the coffees. As we discussed on our first ever episode, we're going to bring out, start a new little side business, and we thought, what a better time to do it. Start 2024 off with a bang. As you guys know, we do heaps of early Commodores, and a lot of people say, you know, you should change your company to VL Paint and Panel. So we do a lot of them. A lot of them were very, very familiar with the brand, all the panels, and what is involved to get one up to perfect condition. So we have now started manufacturing our own rust fabrication sections. So these sections here that you see, these we've made for a boot sill. So obviously you can buy the top half from Rare Spares, but you can't buy the sides and the bottom bit and the little side angle. So we're going to start manufacturing them. Damien's made these by hand. So these are made, test fitted on a car, made, test fitted on a car. So these are made to fit. All you pretty much got to do is, when you purchase these products, is mark out where you're going to cut it, mark it all out, cut it out, put the new section in, weld it in, and off you go. There's not much more to it. They're made to fit. So don't forget, they're made to fit. They're not in a warehouse in China getting manufactured at 300 pieces at a time. These are handmade and hand fitted, and pretty much just cut and weld sort of deal. So this one here, if you're wondering what these holes are for, so on the passenger side rear boot sill, you have your spare wheel catch. So what we'll do is, obviously the spare wheel needs to be mounted. Something you've usually got that rope that goes around the spare wheel. We weld the bracket of the spare wheel bracket, which is here. Right, that's for the spare wheel. It goes the other way, like that, and you just pretty much just plug weld that in, and then you've got your spare wheel, so you can always still use the spare wheel factory tightening position. So that's for that. So I'm going to show you on the car. I'm not going to speak about it. I'm not going to take credit for this. It's my idea. Here's the man behind the tools. He's the one who made them. So I'm going to get Damien involved here. Damien, take the honours, mate.
I'll back that side. We'll start with this side here, since we're on this side. So basically it's made, it's folded, it's stretched, just so we get that nice curve. Saves cutting, what they call relief cutting, and then welding. So it's one piece, and it just sits in there like that. And then the
spare wheel
that goes underneath there like that. And then you've got your other curve bit that comes in here. That's this bit here. So that just sits under there. So this one sits on top, this one goes underneath. And then we'll move to our other piece, which it continues rusting all the way through here. So I've made the panel from here to here, and this basically sits here like that.
I'm going to stop Damien there quickly, guys. We have only cut this one here because it's rusted to here. If required and it's rusted along the whole bottom, we can make this section in a piece there to meet halfway, and then continue it on the other side.
Yeah, we can make two halves, or we can put it together and make one whole if you need it. Yeah, so that's basically how it's that side set up. So you can't tell a lot at the moment, but as I start chopping and cutting, we'll take some more photos and we'll do some shots as we go. And you'll be able to see how it goes in. And it's very easy, user-friendly, just preparation. Make sure things fit, like I always said, mate. Although it's been handmade and test fitted, you still got to test fit to your vehicle. Make sure it fits good, and then go and weld it, and you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. This side wasn't as bad. I didn't need to make that section. Well, I haven't yet. Once I cut out,
Damien's going to make it.
I'll reassess it.
That's what's going to happen. This piece will get made.
Yeah, I do. I go all the way. I'll get known for it. But anyway, yeah, so this bit's here. And then, see, on this side, we made it halfway. This side was rusty. It was rusty all the way through there. So I made it halfway. So this will sit here, like so. Hang on, a little bit this way. So I will cut this, I will, as part of the corner piece, so this actually will break that off, go underneath there sort of thing. Once it's all cut out, yet again, you'll see what I mean.
Then you can just cut it along that seam line here, and then you can just weld it out. So
yeah, I made the weld across there because it's better for distortion and heat, for the heat. So minimal distortion, that's why.
We're not making these products just fucking make them, hope for the best. We think about everything, even to the point with the wiring and room lock. So every VB to VL, they all got a wiring loom that runs the tail lights along here, which is this bad boy here, and that clips under here. And you've got these little hooks. So again, we think about these things. So same deal, you plug weld them there, and then you still, once that's welded in there like that, you can still bend that up and whatnot. So
it looks factory.
Yeah, exactly right.
The way it hasn't been touched.
All done beautiful, all done properly, all done to factory specifications. Like I said, guys, these will fit from all your first gen Commodores, so right through to VB to VL. So hit us up, guys, if you're interested in getting them done, and then we can run you through how to order them, what they cost, and etc. etc. So yeah, thank you.
Right, look at that.
Welcome back, guys. This week, boys have been working hard. We've got Damo on the VH, just doing the last bits of rust fabrication. We have finished that sill panel off. Next step on the sill panel is to sand that down with 120 metal conditioner, get that in epoxy. Damien is doing the rust fabrication on the boot seal on those products that we showed you earlier that we're going to start selling. So we'll show you that in a second. We'll show you the sill panel. We've chosen the colour for this car. It's in the Vibrance range. So PPG Vibrance range, it is a 3-layer custom candy colour. So it's pretty cool. So it's going to be green with a silver. I'm pretty excited because it's going to look sick. So anyways, next step on this is to get a couple of bits of filler done on the sill panel around the boot. Then this can go into the paint shop. We can start prepping the door jams. The inside of the doors, inside of the boot jam, inside of the, get them painted, sorry. Once that's done, I'm going to send the car off to the mechanics, get the motor pulled out, get the engine bay ready for paint that. Being this going two-tone and being a candy colour, we're painting all the panels on the car. So all the lines and all the stripes and everything meets up. The last thing you want to do is paint them off the car and nothing meets up. So then once all the insides are painted, we'll bolt all the panels back onto the car, block it down and get it ready for paint. Give them a bit of a look and show them what we've done on the sill panel, Giles. So yeah, we've joined it there. So it's been welded through there. And then along this seam here, like we said to you in a couple of previous videos, someone had changed the sill panel before, it was in the wrong position, and they welded it up through here and done all this fancy shit up here, which is terrible. We've cleaned that up as best as we can, and we've joined it through here, as we don't want to disturb the work of art that the previous people did. Damien's done a ripper job on that. Alright guys, like we said, these are the boot seal lips that we are manufacturing and selling. Made to fit, made to order. So hit us up if you want them. We also do the front aperture. So Rare Spares sell the front and back lower halves. They don't do around the window. So we've got kits for the front window all the way around to the bottom bit. We also do, if you don't want to change the bottom bit on the front window, we can do the section for the bottom half and vice versa for the back. These are the boot lip seals, so Damien's made them, welded them in. So that was from there to there, as we showed you just before. They're all welded in, that's all done. Hunky dory, beautiful, happy days. Damien's just got to grind a little bit here, do a bit of rust on the beaver panel, and then again, metal condition epoxy, get them in epoxy, do a little bit of filler work if it needs, paint shop. So this will be another week, probably, I reckon 3 or 4 days. So a week, this will be in the paint shop ready for paint. So the painters can get cracking on with it. So that's one project, pretty much on the home stretch. What I say to all my clients, once the car's in primer, it's pretty smooth sailing from there because we don't have to We don't have to make pieces. It's pretty much block it down. If there's anything we see that we're not happy with, we can re-prime that area or re-prime that whole panel or just do a spot prime. So it's pretty smooth sailing from there. It's not easy, but it's a lot straightforward. Oh, this car here.
Yeah, Damo's been busy on the welder, you can see.
Damien doesn't work. Damien just drinks coffee. Alright guys. We quoted this car about 1.5 years ago. Came in and it's pretty, someone's done some stuff before. They've put it in some sort of primer or whatever it is. It's horrible stuff. Anyways, as you can see, they've bogged over all the rust. The whole bottom of the front door is even out. One good thing about this car, it's got brand new aftermarket guards. That's about it.
This was ready for paint, wasn't it? Like, the body work was done, theoretically.
But another awesome client, Darren. I called him in, we sat down, we had a bit of a chat, and I said, mate, this is what's going to happen. You know, there's two ways about going about it. Obviously, bare metal, the whole car will probably get it dipped. It's probably the smartest option and the best option, as it probably won't come back again. But in saying that, everyone has a budget. I don't really like working to budgets because I want to do everything properly and do it once, do it right sort of deal. So, but everyone's got a budget and we understand and respect our clients. So we sat down with Darren and he said, all right, well, let's just bare metal from the line down because that's usually where they rust, and we'll go from there. I've opted to take it upon myself and remove all this shit primer that they've put and got it back to what it is now. So I've blocked that and buzzed it just to get it back to what it is. What I'm going to do, someone's put a rust repair section down here. It's fucking horrible. They've distorted all the metal and this is like, it's just caves in. It's just horrible. So they've tried to do something fancy here, which is, yeah, I don't know. This is a sort of job that looks like someone's been doing it in their shed at home. I wouldn't say it's come from a shop or anything like that. Rare Spares make a panel, that's the panel. But you can't cut that out and re-weld that in. The gap from here, from there to there, it's 25 mil bigger on this side. So pretty much we need to cut from there. And you can't buy that piece, you can only buy that piece. So we're probably going to cut it along here, get the right gap between the wheel arch and make our own panel up. It's the only way to do it. So make our own panel, put the right contours and fold the edge, make it look like it's meant to be like that. So from factory, bare metal the tailgate, bare metal tailgate, see what we've got there. We're going to put a new beaver on it because it's all rusted out. Rare Spares panel on this side, which they haven't done, which was good. So this quarter panel hasn't been touched. Get around there, Giles, have a look. So this side hasn't been touched, as you can see. It's still how it was, but they've just screwed that panel on top. Obviously, I think they were getting to the point where they were going to cut it and measure it, and I think they realised from the other side that they're incapable of doing that. So good on them for acknowledging that they can't do it, which is great. You want to hold the camera, son?
Yeah, we can, bro.
Good boy. So yeah, anyways, what we're going to do with the cars is going to, from that line down, bare metal it all, fix all the roughs that we can see. I'm just going to take off all that primer on the tops, put the whole car into epoxy, do the body work, do the filler work, and then prime it up, block it, and this is going to 3-layer candy red as well. So a couple of candy colours in store. It will look cool, it will look good, but the way I'd like to do it, I'd like to bare metal the whole car, not just half the car. But we're working within the budget and we understand everyone has a budget and that's fine. The old girl, the GT, baby girl.
Baby girl.
I'm going to get Damien to finish his VH off and then I'm going to get him a hammer and tong on this car for the next few months. So I kind of just want him to stay on the GT and nothing but the GT. So that's the plan of attack. Damien's really happy about it. Super excited, as you can see. Damien does like to stay on one project for quite some time and finish it off. So we're going to try and knuckle this out and get it done. So I want to keep Damien at least for the next 2 months on that. So yeah, in the future episodes you'll see a lot of progress happening on the GT. Her VL, we touched base on this last year. You would have seen that the car, we stripped it and done a decon on it. So what we've done is Chris has been panel blocking. So he's skimmed the doors, ironed out all the dents. So what we're going to do with this car is we're going to get the sides done, roof, boot and bonnet repaired and primed. And then once they're primed, the roof, someone's been jumping on the roof, they thought it was a trampoline. So the roof's pretty buckled. So in the meantime, we're just going to get it in primer. And then we're going to fix all the rust around the windows, fix the roof, fix the rust around the boot, put a boot floor in it, spare wheel. At least the primer then gets the cure, gets the harden, gets the shrink. Then we'll block back the primer and then we'll re-prime the whole car once everything's done. So we get it primed twice. Then we can block it back and get it ready for paint. So yeah, we're just going to get it in primer probably Monday. It's all ready to go. Get it in primer Monday. That way it can sit, it can cure, it can harden, it can shrink, do what it needs to do while we're doing the roof and all the rust repairs. And then we can give it a final block and get it in primer from last time. This one here, poor baby girl. She's looking a bit sad these days, but we touched base on this in I think one of the first videos that we ever did. This will be done this year at some point. HK Monaro, 327 Bathurst, Warwick Yellow. This phone won't fucking shut up. It's my wife calling me. Must be something that's wrong. Anyway, we'll get back to her in a minute. This one here, we still got to do. We've put it into epoxy now. I don't think you've seen this, guys. So we've put it into epoxy. We're going to do all the body lines now and body gaps, get them correct. Just keep in mind these are just sitting on there. So yeah, get all the lines and gaps and body lines correct, and then we can block it back, do the last bits of filler and prime it up.
Yes!
So, boys, how was your break, Damo?
Great. Did nothing, but it was good.
Drink coffee.
Drink coffee, beer.
Work on VLs.
Work on VLs, yes. Helping people. Things we do. That's all.
Chris, your break, how was it, man? You get up to much, family?
Not much, just spend time with family and just relax, all good.
Beautiful, man. How about you, JB?
Lots of beers and relaxing.
Beers. Good. JB loves a beer. It's good to see the boys back in action. Everyone came in on Monday and they're all smiley, happy. Now they're miserable again because they got to deal with me. But no, everyone definitely was refreshed and recharged. Everyone, you could see that the break was good for them. Everyone came in happy and yeah, it was good just to... I actually missed the boys over the break. I was like, you know what, can't wait till Monday so we can see everyone again and get back into it. I actually got a bit bored not seeing them. So no, it's good to be back, good to be doing what we do. And yeah, bringing people's dreams into realities and making it happen for our clients. So I couldn't have done it without the team. It was a good year last year. This year's going to be a banger. We've got some cool cars. We've got a car we're doing for Summer Nats. We just got some fucking cool shit up our sleeves this year, and I can't wait. You know, cool cars, cool boys. But yeah, no, it's going to be a cracking year. Hopefully we can keep bringing you more YouTube videos, and hopefully you guys are enjoying what we're doing and what the boys are doing, and you know, just keep doing what we do. Baby girl. Giles, oh yeah, give me the camera, give me the camera. How was your break, Giles?
Yeah, I didn't get much of it. I was pretty busy the whole time between Summer Nats and then working on that VL. Got the engine bay in epoxy now, which is really good to see. Finalising a few things, and I'll get it out of Chris's way. And
this is not your YouTube channel, bro. It's mine. No.
Wait. Love that motorsports. Go subscribe. Run it up. Thank you.
Giles was busy working on the break.
For sure.
Busy fucking being a bogan at Summer Nats, which is good.
With your brother?
I was meant to go and I bailed on everyone and I took the family to Queensland for a holiday instead. So I think that's bit more of an enjoyable thing for the wife and kids. First proper holiday. Kids loved it. So yeah, no, it was good. Maybe might see me at Summer Nats 2025.
Yeah.
In the VL.
In the VL. Joking.
You never know.
Trailer it up there on the Hilux.
Ooh, Damo!
You go, we'll put it out
Oh,
there.
you guys heard it here first. Summer Nats 2025. We're going. Damo's coming. Tow rig. Let's do it.